Hey guys, how's it going? Just want to talk about 3D language. Now, 3D language is a new concept, I guess. I've known about it since the beginning. Been speak no evil on that for a while, but I've decided to start bringing that out. But this video is a multiple part video, but the other parts I'm not going to release all together. They're going to be released at different times. So I thought it was a good time to go ahead and begin with the first operation. Or not operation, but activation. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and describe to you the I/O concept. I'm gonna split them up individually, tell you about each of them, and then I'm gonna explain to you how they work in combination. It's a very, very simple process. Very, very simple process. I hope that you guys can understand it, but this is only the first part, so anyways, we'll just start with O. Now, everything starts with O, or also known as off, the off position. Before everything is turned on, it must be off first. It represents nothing, where all things create, or on, from. It also represents the whole, where everything is. O also represents the female aspect, into which birth occurs and emerges out of the O. Now, the next one is I. I comes from O. Now, when something is created, it is said to be on, or it starts with 1. If you want to talk about it in language, it would be on. If you want to talk about it with numbers or binary concepts, it would be 1. On is the expression of everything into existence, and it is also the representation of being part of the whole, which is one part of the infinite, and infinite within itself, continuously above and below the null, which is also off. 1, or I, represents the male aspect, as it only takes one of its infinite seed to spark an eternal event. Now, I and O in combination are a constant. Once they both switch positions at infinite, and once activated, they are eternal, like I said. Without time, there is no starting point for I/O. That is why they are constant and infinite. They don't have a speed, they just are. They have no beginning or end together. However, individually, they both establish a beginning or an end. For all actions taken thereafter the activation, when I and O activate, time does not begin. Time doesn't begin until the first action occurs using the OS. Except OS must be created from IO before OS can even use IO again in itself, by using reflection as a tool. It's very, very, very difficult to explain the IO because it is at the beginning core of all things. Everything is on and off at the same time because it doesn't have time. Now, whenever you go to sleep at night, that would be considered being off, or O. Whenever you wake up during the day, you live through the on side. So everything revolves around this. This is how duality, good and evil, positive and negative, all the opposing forces in the universe work. But together, I and O are the system. Together, they are all that is. It's always about two. Now, I haven't gone into two yet. And I haven't gone into the OS. And I haven't even mentioned, well, I have represented is whenever I was explaining O, where O represents the whole, where everything is. Okay? That's where everything is, inside the O. You can't see it because that O, that circular symbol, represents like a veil. It's covering something, it's hiding. Everything is compressed inside of it. It also represents the singularity. The one, or the on, or the I, represents direction, the entering and leaving of inside of the O of all things. But anyways, that's about my time, so I'm going to have to wait to make another video. I will not make another video about this until I see a certain number of views. It's always about timing. So, thanks for watching, and maybe you learned something, maybe not. Doesn't really matter, because either way, it's for my records. So, with that, I will talk to y'all later. Don't be mean. Play nice.